Hi, I'm Steve Jacobson, the founder and CEO of Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Something we're really proud of here at Fairway is our ability to get your loan processed accurately and quickly, and much of the credit for that goes to a behind-the-scenes group of people we call operations. This video explains why they're so good.
So when a customer is working with Fairway, the usual point of contact is the loan officer. However, what they don't see are all the folks behind that loan officer that are there in support of both the loan officer as well as the process.
So operations as a whole supports the loan officers. The processors review my files. They reach out to the customers if there's anything necessary. Then they move the file on to underwriting. And then the closers make us all look really good by getting all of the numbers and the papers out to the attorney's office and to the buyers, and then everybody gets their keys and they're happy.
A loan officer takes the application and they start the ball rolling. The processor takes it to the finish line. Our processors contact the borrower immediately so that they know who it is that's going to be processing their loan, seeing their loan through to the finish.
The processor comes in and really helps the loan officer getting all the paperwork together.
Processor will double check pay stubs, bank statements, clarification on any details on the file with credit, etc.
They have to verify employment, they have to verify the assets, and they actually will validate the information and submit it to our underwriters.
The underwriter wants to make sure that the buyer qualifies for the mortgage that we have set up for them, that they have the income, the assets, the credit, in order for us to feel comfortable with them moving forward and for us to lend them money.
The underwriter is a referee. So they take all the information that comes in and they have to make sure that we're abiding by the rules.
So once an underwriter completes those steps, it's confirmed that we have good documentation and a sellable loan, that loan is given back to the processor to ultimately set that up for a closing.
The closing team, their responsibility is to balance the closing disclosure, which is your settlement document that has all your closing fees, the sales price, the realtor's information. It's the final piece to the puzzle, and they make sure that funds show up on time.
The closing department then ensures that all the fees are set up properly, both the fees from the lender as well as from the title agency. They then also generate the documents that ultimately the borrower is going to sign that we'll receive back and deliver to our investors.
At other places I've worked, there is a divide between operations and sales. As a loan officer, I'm in sales. I have to deal with processing, underwriting, and closing in order to get my deal closed. And Fairway, unlike any other company I've worked for, it is a team here. We all work together.
Oftentimes, a loan officer will come to us and say, I have a rush situation. We really need to make this happen fast. Can we make it happen?
Some lenders will give a hard no, and that's the end of the story, and the loan dies right there. Fairway doesn't like to do that.
We make things happen very, very quickly, and we overlap our roles so that there is no hiccup waiting from one role to the other. And everybody just steps in. We just take it, we run with it, and we do everything that we can to move that through, just like we would any other file, but maybe a little bit quicker. Don't want last minute stresses on anybody, and it helps everybody. So if we can get everything done as quickly as possible, then everybody's a little bit more at ease. The customer can get their money early. They know what they know what's ahead of them.